I realize that the reading assignments have the verbiage and the vocabulary used in it can be a little bit difficult at times. But oops, clicked on the wrong one. What I want you folks to do is, when I say please answer in your own words and put all quotes and quotations, could you put the emphasis on using your own words and not do quite as many quotes? Because what's happening is a lot of these things are being answered. And I realize, why does the book refer to the gangster as an authentic American folk hero? I'm using a quote here. I'm allowed because I'm the teacher, okay, and I run the show. But when I say authentic American folk hero, I want you to look in the reading and try to answer that. But if you start answering back with a bunch of quotes, it doesn't necessarily demonstrate to me that you know exactly what you're talking about, which is what I want you to demonstrate. The whole point of these reading questions is for you to read, dive into it, learn something new about this. But if you start regurgitating a lot of the verbiage that they use, things like the gangster being the archetypal American dreamer and living out the contradictions of capitalism, I've gotten it so many times I pretty much have it memorized. I know what that means, but I'm never going to write like that, and you folks definitely shouldn't either. So from now on, when you folks are answering your reading questions, and especially when you get back, let me back this up. When you're on week 2, which is where you are right now, and you have your reading question for Get Carter. What social statement does Get Carter make about Newcastle and the Great Britain of the late 1960s and early 70s? I want you to answer in your own words and try to, find some point of relation that you can actually come up with here. You start using the verbiage they're using, you start talking about how Carter's reading Farewell, My Lovely. It doesn't really say very much, and I've never read Farewell, My Lovely. You haven't read it. It really doesn't mean anything to us socially, so I want you to try to find some kind of connection, and you're only going to find that by answering in your own words. So that's what I want you folks to do. And what I'm really grading for is you demonstrating to me that you understand the question and you understand the reading, because I want you to get something from this, because if you don't, well, there's no real point in doing it. So let's work on this together and try to get this down. All right, good luck, and I'll let you know how this goes next week.